Yeah, actually. You trying to get a governor? That's so good. Nah, that's crazy.
Oh shit!
See?
I mean, crazy. I didn't even look either.
Out here talking crazy, stormy shit. I don't. So next suck, huh? The liquor must suck too. You tell me, right?
I'm just waiting for the music to end.
That's what you tell me, right?
I'm just waiting for the music to
That's what you
end.
tell me.
When this music ends, how long is it? It's almost over. Oh shit. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Waiting for you.
I just want to know, are you ready?
I'm not worried.
Are you ready?
Sure.
I've been waiting for this moment for so long. For so long.
Damn.
You have been saying the most outlandish takes.
Outlandish?
And we have yet to be face to face when you make these takes. Am I wrong?
We haven't been in studio to make these takes.
Okay.
So I feel like the last time we was here, we was debating with Chris, STF Chris, shout out to him. And it was a good debate.
Well, so now it's shout out to STF Chris, but when we in the chat, you call them all kinds of bitches and you don't know what you're talking about. Now it's shout out to STF Chris. I see how you are when the camera gets on.
First of all, I've never called him a bitch. That's one. Second of all, niggas calling me pussy in the chat.
Okay.
But it's all good though. Know what I mean? I don't go to the name calling. Know what I mean? But it's all good. See how we are now. We here in studio, so it's no more that texting back and forth, sending audios, all this extra long. We here.
So we here. That's what you're saying to me. We here.
I said it.
All right, you know what? Let's get to this first part. In the chat.
Okay.
Right? Okay. This is what sparked this whole moment right here.
Okay.
You said
No. Go ahead.
No, we're just gonna pull up the thread. Can I pull up the thread?
Go ahead.
We're gonna pull up the thread.
It started off with what you said.
What did I say? Let's start there. Tell me what I said. What did I say?
In the chat.
In the chat.
You said.
What did I say?
The Blazers are basically out of here.
Oh yeah, let's start. Yeah, let's start there. Let's start there.
What you said,
let's
right?
start there. So boom. Let me explain to the American people that's watching right now. So basically, we was having a text conversation in the chat. Shout out to the Brody's chat. Shout out to my dude Zion that's watching right now. And I said a fact, right or wrong.
Can you say it?
I said a fact.
Can you say it? It's for the people.
All right, you're right. Let me get the backstory.
Yeah, okay. You just randomly brought this up too.
No, I'm glad you brought this up. I forgot about this part.
This is how it started.
So this is how it started. So boom, I go in the chat. I say a fact, which was that since Melo got to the Blazers, they have not gotten out the first round. That was it.
He didn't say it like that, but it's okay.
That's exact.
He didn't say it like that.
We got the text. We got the text. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up the thread. Matter of fact, can somebody in the chat take a screenshot of that exact statement and just send it to me, please?
Yeah.
I may not be able to find it, but go ahead. What was your response to that?
So my thing is like, first of all, what was the point of you making that point out of nowhere? That's one. Two, I feel like you only made that point because he was only there 1 year. So like you basically saying, oh, like since he's there, well, the Blazers can't get out the first round. That's basically what you're essentially saying. And my thing is like, well, they didn't get out the first round before he got there, but they've been out the first round since he got there. So what was the point of even making that statement? Like, I don't understand.
All right. So again,
what was the point of making that? You made it assume like if you just tell American people that, you assume like, damn, like, well, since Melo been there, they can't get out the first round now. Like, nigga, he's only been there 1 year, and this series is not over this year. So it's like, what if they come back and win? Beat Denver. So it's like, then it's like what?
This is what I don't
then what are you gonna say?
Ooh, I got him. You said the series isn't over. You said the series isn't over.
It's not.
The Lakers series is over.
Yes. Why do you think all three?
That's it. That's all. We got it on camera.
Yes.
He's done.
Yes.
He said it's 3-2. Right. The Nuggets and the Blazers series is not over.
Right. I think Portland's going to win.
And I ask him, can I speak to the American people, please? Then I ask him, is the Lakers Sun series over? He says yes. Where's the logic?
Where's the logic? He's basically his point is basically trying to say, like, oh, all 3-2 series is the same, and if you're down 3-2, then you're automatically going to lose. First of all, it doesn't make sense. I think the Blazers are going to come back and win in 7. I don't think the Lakers is going to win. So that's why I said the Lakers series is over, because I believe the Suns going to close them out tomorrow.
First of all,
I believe the Blazers series is not over, because I think the Blazers are going to win in 7. They're going to beat Denver and Portland, and they're going to go back in the road, and I think Dame's going to show up. So it's like, I don't understand. What logic are we not talking about?
You also said the Knicks series wasn't over.
I thought so. I was wrong. I'm not perfect.
You said the Knicks series wasn't over.
I'm not perfect.
You said the Knicks series wasn't over.
You're right.
You then said the Lakers series. You then said the Lakers series is over.
It's over.
And then you said that the Blazers Nuggets series is not over.
Right.
And you don't see the inconsistency with that.
No.
You don't.
Because why do I think every series is the same?
It's a series. How are they not the same?
So
how?
Oh, no.
This is why I've been waiting for you to come here. How? Explain this.
Explain it right.
Please.
Relax. It's like 11 o'clock.
This thing is crazy,
on a Wednesday night. Relax. Eat another gummy. Relax.
Yeah, let me eat a gummy.
So, I don't understand. Why do you think I'm thinking every 3-2 series is the same throughout the whole board? Like, Blazers, I think is going to win in 7. So, I'm going to say the series is not over. I think the Suns is going to win, right? Next game. So, I feel like the series is always for the Lakers. They're not going to win, right? And I was wrong on the Knicks. Right? Those are 3 separate things, right? 3 separate matchups. Okay. So those are my predictions on each matchup. Okay. One series I don't think is over yet for the Blazers. The other one I think is over with for the Lakers. And the Knicks I was wrong.
So
this is really not that make sense.
So if the Lakers win game 6, is the series over? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? No.
I'm going to answer the question.
Yes or no?
Can I answer the question?
Yes or no?
Can I answer
yes
the question?
Or no?
I
don't want you to answer one question.
You say one thing.
I want a yes or no answer. The camera's here.
You say one thing.
People.
Now, it goes with my answer. Say this. If I'm going to say the series is over, Suns is going to win. But you're going to tell me like, oh, I thought you said in 6. I thought you said series in 6, right? So my thing is like,
say that. You
right?
Say that.
So I think the series is over, right? You're saying if. Now we're doing a hyperbole. If the Lakers win, I still think the Suns are going to win in 7.
Despite,
because you said if, so I said okay. By you giving me that,
explain to me how one series is different than another.
So got you right now. Blazers in Denver, right?
Please.
So Blazers in Denver, basically, besides last game, it has been a blowout at the end of the East game. One team wins, other team wins, blah 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 blah. Besides last game, right? So I think Blazers are going to come back and win. They're on home court, right? After following a loss, they're going to come back and win, right? So now we're going to game 7. Now, at this point, it's do or die. Mm-hmm. Now, logic says, well, since the Blazers won game 6, then the Denver's automatically going to win game 7. Mm-hmm. In game 7, anything can happen. So I'm taking Dame in a game 7, who has eliminated teams before, a la OKC, a la Houston, right? To do it to Denver on the road. That's my logic of thinking. Now,
wait, say that part one more time.
Game 7.
Lillard. Before that, you said they beat. Go ahead. Say that statement one more time, please.
What do you mean?
You said something about the Blazers beating whatever.
They're going back home for game 6.
All right.
Right? They're going to win, right? Okay. Because by the series, Nuggets just won.
No, I got that part. Okay, but you said something about OKC.
Oh, when Dame beat OKC, man, with Paul George, bye-bye.
So Dame,
game 7.
So Dame beat somebody without Melo.
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
And he's lost without Melo.
Okay.
In the first round. Okay.
But
Pelicans.
But
so it's just, what's your point?
My point is, my original statement was he's gotten out the first round without Melo. No, I'm sorry. My original statement was he hasn't gotten out the first round since Melo has gotten there, which is a fact.
Right.
You said,
what was the point of bringing it up? That was my whole.
You were talking about the Blazers.
No.
I got the text right here.
But the statement, listen. The statement of you saying that is
no. We just read.
You didn't say that with Covington. You didn't say that with nobody else. Why Melo? That's the question. Why Melo?
It's a fact.
Hold on.
It is a fact.
Why you didn't see no other player?
Why not?
Why didn't you see no other player?
Why not? Melo's the third option, right? He's the third best player.
No, Nurkic is right. Ain't Nurkic the third best player? Nigga, you say right.
Depends on who you talk to.
So
who's the third best player to you?
Melo. That's my opinion.
So Melo's better than Nurkic.
Yes, that's my opinion. And I think he's the third best player. I think he's the third best player. Why is it that wrong?
You're saying Carmelo Anthony
is the third best player. That's what I think. Is it that blasphemous? You see what Carmelo Anthony as we see Nurkic. We see Nurkic against Denver. He's getting fouled out. Joker's killing him.
He's playing a potential MVP.
Potential MVP.
Potential MVP. He's a favorite. What are you talking about?
Now he's getting fouled out though.
He's the favorite to be MVP.
What does that have to do with Nurkic getting fouled out? So I'm going against the MVP. Now I'm automatically going to get fouled out?
It happens. You think niggas didn't foul out against Shaq?
Twice?
So nobody fouled out against Shaq. But Shaq was the best big man in the league. Nobody fouled out against Shaq?
Not the superstars. Not the third option. Who?
This is crazy.
Not Chris Webber. Not Ben Wallace. Not Rasheed. None of these niggas fouled out against this nigga.
Okay. This is why we have the World Wide Web. So you said Chris Webber never fouled out against Shaq?
In the playoffs? No.
Okay. We got the World Wide Web.
Anyway, back to the point. Back to the original point.
That's
how we all got started. Right. About the whole Melo take. Because I felt that you was implying, which was I right? Or you were just stating a fact and I was wrong?
Let me see. Say that question one more time.
You were stating a fact. I implied that you was basically saying it's Melo falling out the first round. Because you use only him as an option.
You're telling me
that's what I said. No. I know what you said, okay, right? And I said if I was wrong by implying to what you said about your fact, about your statement, right? So I took an assumption. This is what you was also trying to say with that statement.
So you made an assumption.
Yes, and I said if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I told you was wrong.
Okay.
I told you was wrong, and you said I don't know what I'm talking about.
But my question to that was why? And you said, well, why not? Why not? There's a reason why you said that.
There was no reason. I just said it's. Why can't I just stay effective?
Because niggas don't bring up shit like that for a reason. Like you try to come at somebody.
So you feel some type of way. You think I came at Melo? What did I say about Melo that was wrong?
No. It wasn't about you was wrong. So you're basically implying.
Let me just say,
my point.
Is Melo overrated?
No, he's rated just how he is.
As the third best player on the Portland Trail Blazers. You don't think that's overrated?
How is that overrated?
I'm asking you. Is that overrated?
I don't understand your question. How is the third best player overrated?
On his own team.
I don't think he's overrated. I just said that. I think he's rated exactly where he's at.
Let me go to the comments.
Oh gosh.
Hold on. I gotta refresh the page real quick to read the comments. So the screen is gonna go black for a quick second. We're gonna take a break. Then we're gonna get back to our next topic. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We back. We're back. So we got a couple of questions that the people wanted us to talk about, and one of them was about, you know what? Let's just get into the New York Knicks. So I made a statement. I said the New York Knicks suck. You said that saying somebody sucks is not analyzing the game. What did you mean by that statement?
I never said that. Those words never came out of my mouth.
You never said that.
I never said saying somebody sucks is not analyzing the game.
Oh my God!
Exactly what I said.
And you were smart to put that in the voice note because I can't pull it back up.
I'm going to tell you exactly what I said. I said just because you lose don't mean you suck. You was basically saying, "Oh, since you lost, you suck. Since you lost, you suck."
No, the Knicks suck. The Knicks suck.
My point was,
the Knicks suck.
My point was, you're basically saying if you lose, you suck, and I'm like, how?
That's not.
And I'm like,
and then I started my words and coming up with your own.
Saying, I want to
go the floor. I'm sorry.
Then I started going down the list as far as like the stats. You know what I mean? Injuries, all this other thing that affected maybe the reason why you lost. Don't make you suck. You just didn't win. If you go to this is my point I'm in the chat. If you go to Game 7, right, and you win 4-3, does it mean the other team suck? No. What if you just went off a game winning shot? Does that mean the other team suck? No. That means the other team just won. Don't mean the team sucks. Then he was trying to say, like, oh, niggas on the team, you have 30, 40, and lose, they suck. I'm like, this is crazy. This nigga was talking crazy in the chat. And that's basically what the argument came down to. He was like, yo, the Knicks suck, Knicks suck, Knicks suck. Bro, they're in a rebuilding mode. You know what I mean? They made the playoffs. They lost in the first round. I understand that. Gentleman sweep. Niggas is wrong. But they don't suck. They made the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. They made the playoffs. How they suck? You know what I mean?
So if you don't make the playoffs, you suck?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
I don't make assumptions. I ask questions.
I said no.
Okay. So let's break this down. You said.
Oh, and I said the reason why they lost is because of they didn't have no offense.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the New York Knicks and how they suck. So
explain to me how they suck.
You said they don't suck.
You said they suck. Explain to me how they suck.
I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Yeah, roster's terrible. Roster's terrible. If Derrick Rose, shout out to Derrick Rose, he's a phenomenal athlete and basketball player. Got a great contract with Adidas. I hope he plays it out for the remaining years that he has to do in the NBA to make that. And he did phenomenal for the Knicks. But as your starting point guard, where the hell did you think they were going? Where did you think they were going?
No one said they was going to the chip.
You said they were going to the second round. They only won one game.
All right, they won
one game.
Niggas was wrong.
They won one game by accident. They wasn't even supposed to win that game.
See, no, you can't do that.
How I can't do that?
How you gonna take away a team's win?
They were losing by 20.
And they came back and won.
All right.
Right, so how was that by accident?
So now let's go back to what you said before. You said
that's crazy.
You said that, if you're losing in game 7, that don't mean you suck. The Knicks didn't lose in game 7. And they lost by more than 20. Right. In a must-win game at home.
They lost.
By 20.
That means they suck.
By 20.
So
by 20.
So they suck.
Yes, they suck. They suck.
Lost.
How much they lost game 3 by?
It doesn't matter. They lost.
They lost game 3, 4, 5. Probably by a margin of
an average of 12
Let me
ask you this question. How many points it takes to win?
1 point.
1 point, right?
1 point.
So regardless if you lose by 1 point or lose by 20 points, you still lost, right? At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you still get an L, right?
Absolutely.
So you lost. Right. So they lost 4 times to Atlanta.
But the way they lose doesn't matter. You said every series is different. Did you not?
Yes.
So every loss is different.
And what is it not? Yes.
Is it not?
All right. Why did I say they lost? What's the reason why I said they lost?
You said and I'm glad you brought that up. You said they lost because they couldn't guard Trae Young.
Couldn't guard Trae Young.
That was one of the reasons.
Right.
We got a phone call.
What the fuck is that?
We got a phone call.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, sir, you're live on Hot Sports Takes Podcast.
I just want you to check your text message because I got a text saying Ernest says Knicks go into the chip. So check your text message.
All right, I'm gonna check it right now.
All right, bet.
Yo, he's really yo.
Let me see.
You know what's funny, Chris? I cannot wait to get my money.
Oh!
I cannot wait to get.
Oh, you piece of shit! You said the Knicks are going to the chip. Did you say that? Did you say that?
I was wrong.
Did you say that?
You hear me saying?
Did you? No, that's not what I asked you.
I was wrong.
Did you say that?
I obviously, if I was wrong, I said it.
Did you say no? You could have been wrong about the Knicks going to the second round, which you was wrong about. You could have been wrong. You was wrong about the Knicks winning Game 6. I mean, Game 5. You was wrong about that. You was wrong about the Knicks winning Game 4. You was wrong about the Knicks winning Game 3. So I'm asking you because you have a track record of being wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was just wrong in the series.
Because you have a track record of being wrong
in the series.
Because you have a track record of being wrong.
Track record?
I just said 4 things you was wrong about.
No, you said one series I was wrong about.
Every game you was wrong about.
How they won a game?
Okay.
Right, so you talking about
once out of 5.
All right.
Anybody who's in school, does anybody know that percentage? Oh shit, what's up, man? Trying to careful, you know. It's crazy. Kev in the building.
Yeah, it's good. How you?
Shout out to you, man.
Oh, hold up. Shit.
Yeah, firm handshake, man. Man, been in the Planet Fitness. So, like I was saying, you was wrong about Game 1.
I was wrong about the series.
You
don't keep saying the same thing. I was wrong about the series. It's okay.
You was wrong about Game 1.
I was wrong about the series.
You was
barely
right about Game 2.
You mean barely right? Like I was right.
They were losing by 20. They should have lost that game.
It's always they should have, would have, could have. Bro, they won.
Right. Can I finish my statement? You were wrong about Game 3, Game 4, Game 5.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So now
I admit it. I admit it. That's all good.
So now you were wrong about them going to the championship.
Yes. You
was wrong about the Lakers last game. I mean, sorry, not the last game, the game before.
I said Lakers. I mean, I said Suns in 6. That's my original. And money's down on that.
Money's down on that. But you also said
Suns in 6. I've been sticking with that. Ain't no just flopping over. No, I've been said that since the series started. Just want to get that out there. So on record. That's on record.
Now you see how you can confidently say.
I'm just saying.
Now you see how I got you. Right. You see how you can confidently say that Suns in 6.
Yeah, I confidently said it with the Knicks in the chip, nigga. Okay. What you talking about?
Well, when I asked you, did you say the Knicks were going to the championship? You have not answered that question.
What did I say?
You did not say yes or no.
What's my response?
You said something along the lines
I was wrong. I was wrong.
That's exactly.
Meaning I was wrong about them going to the chip. Right.
So you did say the Knicks were going to the championship.
And I was wrong about it.
Now, I want to just dive deep into that prediction. What the hell made you even contemplate that the Knicks were going to go to the championship? What was your thought process at that point? After you smoked your pound of weed, you sitting in the car, you chilling, you doing that. You say, yo, I'm gonna put this in the chat because I think this might happen, yo. I got my Knicks hat on. I got my Knicks jersey on.
I didn't do all that.
My pops got the poster in the crib.
No, go with that.
I'm in the Knicks household. You know what?
This Knicks household.
What made you say this might be?
Can I answer the question?
What made you say that?
Can I answer the question?
Can you answer my question?
All right, I am.
You have a bad habit of not answering my question.
I am.
Can you answer my question with a statement, not a question?
Are you ready?
Right.
This is how soon the next series is going to go. Beat Atlanta in 7, right?
You said they're going to beat Atlanta in 7. You were wrong about that.
Can I finish? Or what I thought was going to happen?
Oh, you want the floor?
No. You asked me a question about what was my logic, what was my thinking.
Okay. So
you obviously I was wrong.
I apologize.
It's all good. Things happen. I was going to beat Hawks. In 7. Win in New York. The next round we play Philly and Washington. Between Philly's going to win, right? So we're going to play Philly. Beat them about 6. I thought Joel B's going to get his. Ben Simmons sent him to the free throw line. Can't shoot. Tobias Harris not showing up. You know what I mean? So from there, at that point, we was probably going to see Brooklyn in the Eastern Conference. Then New York had been rocking. We probably win 7 and go to the chip.
So
that was my logic of thinking. So I think it was 7, 6, 7. That was my series. I thought everybody going to step up. We had like second best 3-point shooters. You know what I mean? To end the season.
What?
We was at least top 5 percentage wise.
Top 5 what?
3-point shooting. Google it.
Oh yeah.
In the regular season.
All right. But no, the regular season now, people just
I'm telling you.
Play around in the regular season.
No,
they don't play hard like the Knicks was.
No, I'm telling you. This is facts.
All right. Top NBA
3-point teams.
3-point teams.
Yeah. Knicks is up there, bro.
2021. No. You said top 5.
This year.
You said top 5. You're not up there. You said top 5. Are you standing by that?
Are you Googling?
Are you standing by top 5? Are you standing by top 5?
You heard what I said.
Are you standing? Yes or no?
I don't have to repeat myself.
Yes or no?
I said it already.
For the people.
I said it already.
It's just a simple yes or no.
I said it already.
I understand that.
If I said there's nothing reason to talk about.
Repeat it for the American
no reason to repeat. If I said it, we good.
Let's see. They have 3-point shooters.
13 percentages.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look up. You said
anyway, yeah. Like I said, I was wrong about it. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
And they're crying about spilled milk, right? Things happen. We move on. We keep it moving.
Okay. 2020. The Knicks were 38%.
As a team, who's the highest?
4. As the highest, the Clippers.
Where it was at? Where was Knicks at?
They were 4.
They were 4th, top 5.
All right. You listen to ESPN,
bro.
That was a nice stat you had in your back. Oh, you get a round of applause for that,
bro. I watched the Knicks play. I watched the Knicks play this year.
That was like your Exodia card. You remember Yu-Gi-Oh?
No,
like the Exodia, you got the 5. That was like one of your Exodia.
Talking about right now. You know? Listen, all I know is that I watched the Knicks play this year, so I know their stats. I know a few of their stats, but you
knew enough to predict that they were going to get knocked out in the first round.
Again, I was wrong. I'm not perfect.
Okay. Now let's look at the
Can we get to this Lakers Suns? Because I think we already talked about this. So it's already got.
Oh no. Let's stay on the Knicks. Where do the Knicks go from here? Because you said they're in rebuilding mode.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
I'll tell you right now. We got cap space. Know what I mean, we got trade pieces. Know what I mean, we can do something. I personally want. If I had to choose, you know what I mean, a lot of people, all these funny superstars. I want Dame. I think Dame's the type player the Knicks need. I think him coming to the Garden will definitely help the Knicks. Playoffs, you pair him up with another superstar. Know what I mean? Some defensive plays around him. But let me ask you, before you even about to, I'm asking this. Every person you bring up is always like they're not gonna get LeBron, KD, like they're not gonna get nobody. You know what I mean?
They're not gonna get Dame.
Listen.
They're not gonna get Dame.
Relax. All I said was this is what I would want to happen. I didn't say it was going to happen.
What do you predict is going to happen?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't predict the future.
So now you can't predict. You predicted the Knicks going to the chip. You predicted the Knicks was going to win game 1. You predicted the Knicks was going to win game 3, 4, 5. You predicted that the Lakers were going to lose. You predicted that the Blazers were going to come back. But now you can't tell the future.
Listen,
is that consistent?
I can't listen.
Is that consistent?
Can I answer the question?
It's a yes. Why you can't answer my yes or no?
Because how you want to tell me how to answer that question?
It's yes or no.
I don't want to answer yes or no. I want to
yes or no. It's a yes or no question.
I don't want to answer. I want to answer.
Is that consistent?
All I know.
You made several predictions.
All I know is this.
And now you can't predict the future.
But look, all I know is this. We're in a good space right now. We'll be good.
What the hell does that mean?
Meaning we have chances to improve from the first round of the playoffs to the second, third round. The only way we go from up is here.
No, you have to go down.
But we can go up.
Based on what?
Based on cap space, free agency. Okay. You got trade assets, know what I mean? A lot
trade assets? Who
listen. Who? You can put a package deal.
Who?
You can put it, let me tell you. You got Obi Toppin.
Okay.
You got Randall.
Obi
Toppin. You got Mitchell Robinson. Know what I mean? You got a few pieces. You got D Rose come with the bench, give you 20, 15 at least. Serviceable. RJ Barrett, you got a lot of trade pieces, and you got cap space. You know what I mean, a lot of people.
Obi Toppin, the average is 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 0.5 assists. Is a
rookie.
Is a trading piece.
He's a rookie.
Is a trading piece.
He's a package piece.
To get who?
We don't know yet.
Somebody of what caliber?
We don't know yet.
A 4-star, 5-star.
Hopefully 4-star better. We want 4-star.
Who's a 4-star athlete team? Who's a 4-star NBA player?
Jimmy Butler.
So,
and I never said he was coming to the Knicks. I'm
just saying. So now you mean to tell me you could give me a package deal that includes Obi Toppin, Derrick Rose, RJ Barrett?
I didn't say that.
To get a 4-star athlete?
Listen, we want a 5-star athlete. Of course we want. But
no, let's stick to where we at. You keep jumping around.
I don't understand.
Stick to where we at.
What are you talking about?
You said the Knicks have enough trading pieces to get a 4-star athlete. I'm saying that's nonsense.
Listen, 4 to 5 star. So what do you think?
I don't think the Knicks have trading pieces.
Can you answer the question?
You're right.
The cap space, trading pieces, right? Free agency and all this other stuff. You think the Knicks don't have no pieces at all to make no kind of moves at all? So basically, you telling me this whole offseason they're not going to do nothing at all because they have nothing to give up, no assets, no cap, no nothing, nobody wants to come play for the New York Knicks, right? Nobody. This is what you're basically telling me, right? This is what you're telling me. Yes or no, right? Answer the question. Yes or no?
No.
All right. So when they make no moves in the offseason, right?
No,
you're gonna be right.
That's not
what you're basically saying. Because they have nobody. If they don't have nobody, what move do they gonna make?
You asked me.
What'd you tell me though?
You said
they don't have nobody. You feel like they have nobody, right? So who are they gonna give up? Nobody, right? Because they have nobody to trade with.
Let me know when I have the floor.
They have nobody to trade with.
Let me know when I have the floor.
Okay.
You asked me was whatever you asked me.
Whatever that, right? I know.
The premise of my statement, which is for some reason you just keep forgetting or you just don't like to acknowledge. You don't like to acknowledge the words that come out of my mouth. I say something, you come up with your own conclusion and interpretation of the shit that I say. That's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
You said with the Knicks trading piece, with the Knicks players right now, they could put together a package deal to get a 4 or 5 star athlete.
Can I show you the one I saw online?
Show me.
Show me. Tell you right now.
Because I guarantee you that won't happen.
No. You tell him no. What you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You said they don't have no trade assets, no nothing to get a 4 or 5 star player, right?
No.
That's what you said, right?
It won't happen.
Right.
It won't happen. Because if you're going to offer me Obi Toppin, Derrick Rose, you said, did you say quickly? I didn't say quickly. I
didn't say.
Did you say Julius Randle? That's your best trading piece. And he got exposed. So you find me the package deal that makes sense that somebody would actually accept. Don't just Google some random ass trade package that you found on Instagram.com.
The trade packages are the pieces that the Knicks have. What other pieces? Like, what are you talking about?
All right, show me. And we're going to ask the people would they make that trade. Because I'm guaranteeing you 95% of the people who are watching right now are not going to make that trade. Because the Knicks don't have good trading pieces.
Okay.
And now, excuse me, as far as a free agent, if I'm a 4-star athlete, maybe a Jimmy Butler, maybe you can't even say Dame is a 4-star athlete. Maybe a Paul George.
You think he's a 4-star athlete?
He's a 5-star athlete.
Okay.
Is he not?
No, I agree.
Is he not?
I agree with you.
Okay, so I'm glad you're paying attention.
I agree.
Paul George, 4-star athlete. I think that's fair. Jamal Murray may be a 4-star athlete.
Me tell you.
Okay,
right?
You got
so Knicks get Dame Lillard, right? Portland gets, they already got CJ, this and everybody else, right? They get Manu quickly, Kevin Knox, Mitchell Robinson, Obi, both 2021 first round picks, and Dallas 23rd first round pick, top 10 protected for Dame. So those are all trading assets you could trade for Damian Lillard, a 5-star athlete, right? The Knicks have Damian Lillard, right? They'll have Julius Randle. They'll have Peyton. You know what I mean? They have a few pieces.
So the Knicks are going to start
Robinson. Oh, they traded Robinson.
They're going to start Damian Lillard and Obi Toppin.
But why do you think that'd be the only move they'll make, though?
Because it's the New York Knicks.
All right.
What happened?
Okay, let me ask you a quick question. Do you think they're making the playoffs next year?
Knicks?
Yes. It's a yes or no question.
With the team that they have currently constructed?
No. We not obviously this team's not going to be currently constructed, right? It's going to be a different team, right? Do you think, right? Are they making the playoffs next year? Because you basically saying they're not going to get nobody, no free agents, maybe get a 4-star. But with that, do you think they're making the playoffs?
I'll give them a 7 seed.
At best.
Yes.
Okay.
At best.
Okay. Out of here first round, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
They got the fuck. They lost in the first round as a 4 seed.
Remember this podcast.
They lost as a 4 seed. You got them making the second round?
Cell 20.
Do you have them making the second round?
June 3rd.
Do you have them making the second round?
Absolutely. 100%.
You know what? I think it's time to end this podcast. Y'all got any other questions? Because I can't sit here next to this man when he says the nonsense that comes out.
Last thing. You got Lakers in 7? You was a Celtics fan, now you're a Lakers. So I don't know. I'm asking you. LeBron, go. I'm asking you. Do you have Lakers in 7?
Do I have the Lakers in 7?
Yes. They're down 3-2. LeBron, go James. You know what I mean? Do you have Lakers in 7?
Do I have the caveat as to whether or not AD is going to be on the floor?
Yes.
So if AD plays, I think it goes 7, and I think the Lakers close it out. If he doesn't come back,
okay,
I think LeBron wins Game 6 regardless of AD and loses Game 7. I don't think he could beat them back to back. That's too much because I can't trust. I really can't even trust LeBron at this point. From what I've seen in the last game,
big statement right there.
I can't trust him. From what I seen last game, I don't know what LeBron's going to show up. And that's crazy to even have to say that to a person who's supposed to be the greatest player of all time.
So do you feel like he doesn't have that killer instinct? Could you think Kobe, Jordan, like you think they would have went out like?
Who was that? Who was that next person you was about to say? You said Kobe, Jordan. You was about to say who else?
KD.
Kevin Durant has what?
I'm asking you.
Has what? Has the killer instinct of Kobe and Mike?
Of putting up 30 plus.
No, killer instinct. Stick to what you said.
Yes.
KD has the same killer instinct as Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Listen. Just listen.
The same KD that left Russell Westbrook hanging in OKC.
Just listen.
The same KD that left.
This is my
Steph
point. This is my point.
In Golden State.
About what he did.
That KD. That's the nigga that got the killer instinct.
I'm not talking about his moves. I'm talking about just on the court.
This guy's
on the court. In a game 5, when you need him to drop 30 plus in order to beat the Suns, I feel like KD, Jordan, Kobe, maybe even the Dirk, you know what I mean? Would have came out. You know what I mean? But it would have came out 30
LeBron
plus.
Never blew a 3-1 lead.
We're not talking about league.
LeBron never
We're just talking about what happened last game. Imagine this.
In 3 must-win games.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think they lost?
In 3 must-win games, KD has not closed out. I've seen him do it.
Why do you have to question LeBron like you said from the beginning? That was your main point, right?
Because from what I've seen of this series, I thought the last game, which was what, game 5?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was going to come out. We was going to see a vintage LeBron James like we saw.
Now, why did you think that?
Because it was a must-win game. It was as close to a must-win game as game 6 is going to be.
For LeBron James, who you consider the GOAT, right? Must-win game in the first round. Who never got knocked out the first round in his career. Right. When a must-win game, right?
I said as close
to a must-win game.
To a must-win
game. You thought he was going to come out guns blazing, right?
So.
Turn it back 07. He didn't.
So.
He really hasn't really done it throughout all this series.
Wait. We got a phone call.
I thought he was ending.
So, yes, sir.
Yo, I just want to ask Ross one thing, right?
We having a debate here, man. You're sitting here trying to interrupt. Like, come on, no one wants to hear what you got to say. Right? You should have been here.
Can he answer his question?
You talk about killing instinct, right? LeBron averages the most points in the NBA in the whole NBA history in elimination games.
Chris.
That's not a killing instinct?
Chris, listen.
I was about to say that.
Listen, are you listening? Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
I don't care. We're just talking about this series right here, this particular series versus the Suns. So you're basically telling me, right? This is gonna be his closeout game when he kills everybody, and he's gonna win, guaranteed. That's what you're telling me, right?
They win game 6. If AD's back, they win game 7.
Why does it matter what AD's there or not? Why can't LeBron just do it by himself? Why not?
He's done.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
I got it.
If he's the GOAT, why can't he win game 6 without AD?
When did Jordan ever win by himself?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about LeBron.
When did the GOAT ever win?
Yo, am I bugging? Listen, if he's the GOAT, you telling me, right? History's on his side. Never lost first round, right? In a must-win game, Chris just said it. He's 30 plus. He's the best player on the court, right? So why is it too much to ask for him to win a game 6 and 7 if he's that nigga to get the first round?
You analyzed the game, right?
Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Without AD.
You analyzed the game, right?
He can't carry the load, right? Because you thought he was going to carry the load. You thought he was. So why can't I ask him to do that? Why not?
You know how to analyze the game, right?
Sure.
Is basketball a one-man sport or a five-man sport?
It's a five-man sport. It's always been a five-man sport.
It's been a five-man sport. So now, you said without AD.
Yes. You have other players.
Arguably. Oh, no, definitely the second best player on the team.
All right. You have other players. Shooter, the $100 million man, right? That's. Can
I finish?
Okay.
You're getting hostile.
Okay.
You're getting
trying to come me. LeBron has nobody now, right?
You're getting very hostile.
I'm asking you. Okay, go ahead.
You're getting very hostile.
Go ahead.
Just relax.
Right?
You're right.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
It's okay.
You take a sip of water.
Take a sip of water. Calm your nerves a little bit. Right. Stay around for a while.
Right.
You ain't got shit. So now, you said LeBron is supposed to carry the load. Is the terminology that you just used.
That's what you said too.
So
you have to show this for real.
Without his second best player, he may lose. Is that a collapse in your mind? Is that a failure? Because when we was just on the Eastern Conference, we didn't talk about first round failures when it came to the New York Knicks?
Expectations are different.
Based on the roster that you presented throughout the season.
Expectations.
Not expectations
from
based
the defending
off
champions in the New York Knicks. Expectations are different.
Why does that matter?
So you think they're the
7
same
seed
team?
versus 4 seed?
So you think they're the same team?
At the beginning of the season? Right now? Absolutely not.
The Knicks and the Lakers are not the same team, right?
No. And I'm talking about the Lakers as one team.
So the Lakers and the Knicks, they're not the same team.
No, they're not.
Right,
they're
okay,
not.
right.
We're on
So
the same page.
my point is basically saying, you telling me, since he doesn't have AD, right, it's possible he could lose.
It's
right?
more likely.
More likely.
You can always
let me ask you
lose.
this. Why, though?
Because AD is their best.
But let me ask you this, though.
He's their best.
When
You asked
he-
me a question. You asked me a question.
You're right.
Can I answer? Or
Go ahead.
is that a rhetorical question?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Answer the question.
Okay. Their best rim defender, their best overall defender, their best rebounder, their first optional offense.
Best rebounder? Compared to Andre Drummond against Bulls, but go ahead. Bro, all right.
Their best rebounder.
Okay.
Their second optional offense, or more arguably their first option. You lose all of that. You're stuck with your second option being Dennis Schroeder, somebody who did he start last year?
I think he did.
No, I think he was in the running for 6 men of the year.
Oh yeah,
Montrezl Harrell.
maybe.
So now that's your second option, and you just expect him to carry Dennis Schroeder. Not saying that they're bums because he has help. Not saying he's by himself, but he's the only Hall of Famer on that team that's on the floor. He's the only All-Star that's on that floor.
Two quick questions.
Right.
Do you think the Lakers team without AD, right, without LeBron, is better than the Cavs team the one he took to the chip?
Without AD and LeBron?
Without LeBron, and without LeBron on the team. You think the roster without LeBron on both teams, without AD, superstars, that roster, Lakers roster compared to Cleveland roster, with Boobie Gibson, all these niggas he carries to the team, to the chip, do you think that's a better roster than the Lakers roster?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because they had Ilgauskas, they had Boobie Gibson, was that the team with Mo Williams?
Yeah.
They had Mo Williams. I don't remember who else they had. But yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because this team right now, they don't even have one. Who's the other scorer on their team?
Shooter. TCT. He's been a great
TCT?
He had a great season the whole year.
TCT.
Nigga, hold on. Niggas was not jacking him the whole year.
TCT?
Hold on.
Was TCT better than Boobie Gibson? Was TCT better than Boobie Gibson? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. All right then. They had Eric Snow too.
TCT had a good year. He had a good year.
Decent
year.
Yeah. Sorry. He had a surprise year.
And actually played good with him.
He had a surprise year.
Good one.
Surprise year. That's a surprise year. He didn't have
Caruso, right? KCP.
All right, wait. Let's start here.
Morris.
Who on this roster now without AD and LeBron is better than Ilgauskas?
You still got Kyle Kuzma.
Who on this current roster is better than Ilgauskas?
They don't got no big.
Who on this roster
they got a deep team
is better than Ilgauskas?
Shooter probably. And this is Ilgauskas on his back end. Now, second question I was going to ask you, right? Second question, right? You say since he doesn't have AD, he doesn't have help, right? Let me ask you this: who do you think is going to win between the Denver and Portland series?
Wait. Let's.
No. It's my point.
Okay. It's my point. My original pick was the Nuggets.
The Nuggets. Why?
Because I think the Nuggets have the athletes to give Dame. This is my prediction at the time. I thought they had the athletes and the size to give Portland their guards issues because they have 7-footers that can play the top of the key. They could play the down low on the block. They got Michael Porter Jr. that could play on the wing. I thought that would be an issue, taking away the sights from their guard play.
Right. And now it looks a little different because those series, right?
Well, Denver's up.
Right,
so right now my prediction is looking
right. But for the most part, what you expect from them is like, went back and forth the whole series, right? Now, Jokic doesn't have his best player, just like LeBron doesn't have his best player, right? But you think the Nuggets are going to win. It was mostly because of who? Joker, right?
No, I mentioned other players.
I said Michael Porter Jr. So how come you can't mention the others with LeBron to step up and win, just like you could do with Jokic? Why not?
You ain't.
Ain't LeBron a better player than Jokic, right? He's the MVP this year, right?
Yeah.
They can call LeBron the best player in the world to go, whatever the case may be, right? So why can't LeBron and his others who have stepped up before, who has won 2 games, right, out of the series, step up again and help LeBron win? And LeBron still play phenomenal. Why is that so hard to believe?
Because, and I have to explain.
Why is that so hard?
I have to explain this as somebody who's been playing basketball their whole. You were the best scaling basketball player to ever step foot on the court, and I got to break this down to you. This is sad, but I'm going to do it. So now, LeBron James and his supporting cast is a completely different story than Jokic and his supporting cast.
You're right.
Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Who has the better supporting cast?
Jokic. I give it to you.
All right.
But if you're the best player, right? I'm better than Jokic, right? Like I may be a little less supporting cast. Ain't that should be enough to help carry me over the load to get out the first round, which I've never lost in the first round? So why is it a question now?
We don't know.
I guess we'll find out, right?
We'll find out. The series isn't over.
Okay.
I think LeBron could get them through Game 6. I'm nervous about it because of what I've seen from Game 5, but I think he could do it.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
I think the Suns gonna give it to them. Pause.
A lot of the things that you said and you think have not come true.
It's only one thing. What's wrong about one series? I still got 2 series left, right? Right?
What other series did you pick?
I got Portland and then I got the Sun series.
Who did you think?
So essentially, I could be 2-1. My prediction. That wouldn't look too bad, huh? Just saying.
So wait, let's go through the other ones real quick. Who else did you? What were your other?
I think we didn't talk about. We just talked about these main.
We talked about the Knicks. You were wrong about that.
Okay.
We're still waiting on the
Portland.
No. Let's stay on the East Coast.
I don't think
Philly.
I don't think we talked
Philly.
About that.
I think got.
Yeah.
They bumped them.
Yeah, they won.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Bucks against the Heat. I ain't really
Bucks. Who did you think with that?
I think the Bucks gonna win. They're too deep.
So you had it as a sweep?
No, I didn't have a sweep. I just think the Bucks gonna win.
Fair.
I thought 4-2.
That's fair. Let's go to the West Coast. So we did Blazers already. We did Lakers already.
Mm-hmm.
What about Utah Grizzlies? Who did you have?
Utah.
Yeah, Utah.
Yeah,
and who was the third one?
Clippers. I got Clippers.
You got Clippers?
Yeah.
Are they winning right now?
I'm about to check. They might just lose.
All right, let's see. Wait, we got some questions.
You're down.
So let me see. Oh no, they're having their own back and forth in the comments about Jordan and LeBron. But what I don't understand is that when it comes to this, LeBron is the GOAT, so he should have figured it out. Why isn't that same logic used for Jordan's 6 years in the league? He couldn't win.
I guess my thing is like this. I don't even like when you bring up LeBron, y'all niggas bring up LeBron so much. I'm like, okay, if he's that great, that's what you tell me. All the stats ain't that great. When I'm asking him to win and get out the first round, why is it so hard? Why I gotta be all this extra tremendous stuff? Remember, y'all always give me the same. He carried this team to this. Without LeBron, he did all this carrying stuff. So why can't I ask him now, right? Remember, y'all give me the same thing. Longevity. He's 18 years in the league. He's strong. He's iron. All this extra shit. I'm like, so why can I ask him now? You can't do it, right? They just want a chip, right? They just want a chip. You're gonna get bounced. So you're gonna get bounced in the first round?
I might have been the hardest NBA championship any team has ever won.
I doubt it. Listen,
in the bubble,
you got 4 months off. Why niggas forget? Niggas have 4 months off for LeBron and AD to get healthy. Like, come on. Like, them niggas always like injury prone. Like, come on, it's different. Not LeBron and AD, but at the end of the day, I got my predictions. Mm-hmm. What's your predictions?
For what series?
Every series. We go down to East West. I'm almost
I got
good.
Utah winning. I was right about that. Really about to win. I picked the Clippers to come out of the first round. I might be wrong about that. I picked the Lakers to come out of the first round. I picked the Nuggets to come out of the first round. So as of right now, my predictions are only one that's looking shaky is the Lakers. East Coast, I picked the Nets. That was an easy one. I picked the Bucks. That was an easy one. I picked the Hawks. That was an easy one. And I picked Philly. So my predictions are good. Okay. But now, who do you got in the second round, Nets or the Bucks?
Nets. What the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nothing to talk about. I said Nets. I know you probably got the Bucks, so we'll see. But you got the Bucks in 7, right? You got the Bucks in 7? I know you got the Bucks in 7. You look like the type of nigga you got the Bucks in 7. I get it.
The Brooklyn Nets.
That's a shock.
The people, the group or team that cannot guard a chair. They have. I don't even know if DeAndre Jordan can jump over a slice of cheese anymore.
Okay.
That group.
What do you have the Bucks in going in?
Good question. I got the Bucks. I want to say sweet, but I have respect for James Harden, not those other two. I would say I would go Bucks. I'm gonna go Bucks.
You got respect for a loser, basically.
Yeah,
to your words. Okay, yeah.
He's a loser.
You got Bucks and 6. So
everybody's a loser before they win.
So before we end the pod, can we get this bet?
What bet would you like to make?
I got the Nets.
Nets?
Yeah.
Nets Bucks. How much?
Since I'm about to win this 50 from Ginger, we just throw the 50.
50?
All
right. There you have it.
Seen it. There it is. Nice.
So I mean that was good.
It's good.
I'm glad we had this conversation. Can you tell me the score? You said you was gonna tell me the score.
You were down 4 last time I checked.
How much time is left?
It was 154. They down 6.
Oh, PS4.
What about it?
Like, why you won't let me like buy the PS4 for you? Like, why are you acting like a little hoe?
Damn, I gotta be a little hoe. I'm trying to buy something for me. That's crazy.
Because it's something you don't use.
So now you tell me what I use and don't use.
You don't? Do you use it?
I actually used it today. I was online playing games.
Doing what? What game was you playing?
I was playing Madden. I played 2K. Yeah.
Who? With who? You play with the computer?
Play online.
You play online against randoms?
Yeah. Play online.
How often do you play 2K? Like, I mean, not 2K. Your PS4 throughout the week. Out of 7 days, like how many days on average you think you touch your PS4 and play?
About a solid 4 days.
4 out of 7 days every week you use your PS4.
Yeah, I'll be on the game here and there.
Let me see. Ernie, 2K, let's play. I'll win you. Oh, Zion said he'll play you for your PS4.
You can lose.
You gonna set it up?
No, I'll go to the crib right now.
Ooh. Zion, he said he'll play you right now.
Somebody send him aside.
He said put your name. He said put your gamer tag. He'll play you right after this pod. And if Chris stream it, I'm gonna stay up and watch it. Is that a deal?
Bro, I'm ready.
No. Is it a deal that if he beats you, he gets the PS4?
Of course not. What are you that for? That's dumb.
Why not? You gonna beat him, right? You scared?
Beat him. But I'm not worried about that.
So then bet the PS4.
Why do I have to bet the PS4? Why can't I not
I bet money
for? I don't gotta bet no money. I'm fine. I just know I'm win.
Let me see. They said you would be the worst sports analyst ever. Can y'all put thank you, Turk. I appreciate you. Can y'all just put who won today's debates? So that way we have it on record. If you think I won, just put my name. If you think Ross won, put Ross's name. If we wasted your time with this, we apologize. I feel like I beat you in 95% of the debates today.
I mean, I'm glad you got confident. That's cool.
I think the only one that we really didn't get into was the fact of the whole like you suck thing and how you said that's like not analyzing the game. I didn't really understand your take on that. But I do think that when you see a team or you see a player and you say they suck, we all have a general consensus of what that means. So for you to say
the Knicks don't suck.
So for you to ask me why did the Celtics lose, and I said because they suck, and you said that's not analyzing the game.
You gave
I think that's crazy.
You gave me other reasons. You said some other.
But your response was to the fact that I said they suck. You said that's not analyzing the game.
Right. No. We said excuses. You said what was the excuse?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them Knicks, and I just gave you reasons why they lost the series. And then actually about Boston, you're like, oh, because they suck, and plus they're going against the best team. Why does that matter? Like, what?
It wasn't an excuse. They went against a better team. You said the Nets are going to the championship, right?
Bro.
Did you say that?
Yes, I did. But
what
does that got to do with the Celtics sucks? Like, I don't understand.
They suck. That's why they lost.
So, it's because you have a better team, that means the other team automatically sucks.
No. If the team sucks, the team sucks.
That's so, but why do you say the point like, oh, they're going against a better team?
They are. That's a fact.
But you're basically saying that's why they suck.
The Nets are a better team.
It sounds like it's
that's a fact.
Hey.
That's a fact.
Hey.
Are the Nets a better team?
Excuses.
Are the Nets a better team?
Tell me a bunch of excuses.
Are the Nets a better team?
So the better team always wins.
9 times out of 10, yes.
Okay.
We saw. I mean,
it sounded like
the Knicks were favored to win.
When I bring up the reasons why they lose, it's like, oh, there's some excuse. When you bring up, because they're also the better team, sound like an excuse.
No.
Sound like an excuse.
No.
It sounds like an excuse, right? There's a not.
Stay right here.
There's a not.
Stay right here.
The Celtics lost because of what?
Stay right here.
They lost to the better team.
Don't go nowhere.
The Knicks lost because of the kindergarten Trae Young. Julius Randle had an off series and a bunch of other reasons. Those are actual facts. Those are actual facts.
So they couldn't guard Trae Young?
Him saying the Celtics lost because they lost to a better team.
No, I said they lost because they suck.
You just said
my words and
did you not just say they lost to a better team?
I said they suck. That was the first thing I said. What
did you say after that?
I said they suck.
And you said they lost to a better team. It sounded like an excuse.
I said they lost to the Nets. There's no shame in losing to the Nets.
That was no shame. It sounded like an excuse, though.
Were they expected to win? We even talking about expectations. Were they expected to win?
They expected to win.
Were they expected to win? Yes or no?
Did
you expect them to win?
It doesn't matter what
Did you expect them to win?
It doesn't matter.
Answer the question.
I expected them to lose. But I didn't say they suck, though. That's the difference. You saying they suck.
So why they
lose? I don't think.
So why they lose?
Bro, they had injuries. Jaylen Brown did not get injured. Jaylen Brown did not get injured.
This was before the series. This is way before the series. Going into the series, did you expect them to win?
Was injured. Was he not?
So you thought if Jaylen Brown was there, would they have won?
Who knows?
I'm asking you. I don't
know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think? You analyze the game, right?
I'm telling you.
I'm asking you to analyze
the game. If they had Kemba healthy, Jaylen Brown
healthy. If they had Kemba, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum, do they win the series? Yes or no?
I don't know. I think the Nets is going to
win. Same team you just picked to beat the Bucks.
I think the Nets is going to win. But we don't know if
you picked them to beat the Bucks.
Look what you're saying. You're saying all these if scenarios.
No. I'm not saying if scenarios.
Yes, you are.
You just said.
You said, oh, he was.
Can I finish?
You're saying my point based off something we didn't talk about.
Can I have the floor?
You say if is bringing another hyperbole.
Before I forget my point, please. You said, right, that the Nets.
We're going to the chip.
Before that, you just said the Nets are going to beat the Bucks.
Right.
You said that.
I understand it.
You said that with confidence.
Yes.
So now I'm asking you.
An if question.
I'm asking you.
An if question. Yes, right. Fine. So that's changing everything.
How is that changing?
Because you can't ask an if question and expect the same answer. That's my thing.
You just made a prediction.
When you say
I'm asking you to make a prediction.
But when you bring an if into it, that changes everything. You make it seem that if you don't bring an if into something, that doesn't change the outcome of an answer.
But that doesn't change the fact of what we're talking about. You said the Nets were going to beat the Bucks.
You said
then
sucks.
You said I had the floor.
Okay.
Then you went to say that if they would have had a fully loaded clip, you don't know what would have happened.
We don't know.
But you can say.
But we don't though.
But you can say.
Is that wrong?
All right, but we don't know what's going to happen with the Bucks and the Bucks and the Nets. But you picked the team.
Right.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Let me ask you this.
How can you make predictions for one series and not for another?
I don't have to answer all series. I can predict. Why do I have to answer every single series? What I'm saying, I don't know one series. I have a feeling about this series. Bro. What's wrong with that? This is disgusting, bro. I can't have a prediction in one series, but don't have a prediction for another one. That's human. That's human.
But you analyze.
I can't be human.
I've never heard an analyst say I can't make a prediction.
I've never heard
that before.
Do I get paid to be an analyst? I just give my opinion and that's it. You agree or disagree?
You said you were an analyst.
You guys said that. I never said that. Put it up.
You critique the way I analyze the game. That makes you an analyst.
No, we just have different debates on different things. We have different debates on different things.
Because I said that the Celtics suck, that's not analyzing the game. That's what you said.
I said that that's not the only thing to it. I brought up facts when I brought up the Knicks losing. You just saying they suck.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
So what does it mean for a team to suck?
You tell me. You tell me all these niggas suck. Who loses?
I'm asking you.
I don't know. I don't know about your definition. I don't know about your definition.
I never said that. I never said just because you lose, you suck. I never said that.
But when I said it to you, you didn't disagree.
I said the Knicks suck. The Knicks were the favorite. They had home court advantage. They were the 4th seed. They were the one that exceeded expectations.
Hold on. They had damn near the same record as the Hawks, or maybe up by one game. So they basically even teams, right?
Wait.
Can I finish? Right?
Go.
The 4 and 5 seed didn't separate itself by what? By one game, right? So they basically had even records, right?
What the hell is basically even?
Meaning, if you were separated by one game, that means the one game is automatically better, 100 times better, 20 times better.
That's how a team
by one game.
Series.
By one game.
One game.
So
if we both go to game 7 and I'm up by one game, I advance to the next series. I'm the better team.
So the Suns, who was in the 7th seed, right? I mean, that's in the Lakers, right?
Yes.
You picked to go to the chip, right?
Yes.
They shouldn't be able to win because they don't have the better team, right? Because they're in the lower seed, right? That's what you're actually saying, right? That's basically what you're saying. So they're in the 7th seed.
You pick.
That's what you said, though. No, this is what you did. No. I go for what you
the
just
Lakers
told me.
are the 7th seed because of injuries. Because LeBron was out for 20 games. If
When
LeBron wasn't out for 20 games, they would not be a 7th seed.
Now I bring up injury with the Celtics with Kemba and Jaylen Brown. Okay.
What the fuck? What type of Yo, okay. All right, we're gonna. That's not even a. That's a terrible.
But
parallel.
now you bring up injuries.
That's a terrible.
It's crazy
parallel.
how you use. It's funny how you use injuries for your argument. When I use for mine, it's crazy.
That's a terrible parallel.
What about the 7th seed? Because you just finished explaining. Since the Knicks had a one more game better than them in the 4th seed, they means they're way better. He's like, yes, it does. It means that. So the Lakers have a what seed? 7th seed, and they should be no. Okay.
So why did you pick the Phoenix Suns then? Because they're the highest seed, right?
No. I didn't pick.
And they're the better team.
No.
So why did you pick the Phoenix Suns?
I didn't pick the Suns off the seed. Are
the Suns a better team?
I took them off the matchup.
Are the Suns a better team?
I believe the Suns have a better team than the Lakers.
They have a better record?
Yes, they have a better record.
They have a better roster.
It's debatable. But I think they have a better team overall.
Okay.
All right? It's okay. I was going off your logic, what you told me.
Dallas up 3-2 with the series over.
For the Clippers?
Dallas is up 3-2. Is the series over?
Of course not. I got the Clippers winning in 7. They're going to win in Dallas. They're going to win back at home. I'm not worried.
I just like the way you pick and choose how to analyze the game is.
It's not about analyzing. I have different predictions for different series. Why is that so hard to believe? Just like you have different predictions for different series. Yeah, you took the Clippers, right?
I did.
You took the Lakers, right?
I did.
I took the Suns.
You did.
And I took the Clippers.
You did.
So what are we talking about?
Because
what are we talking about?
Because you said the Lakers series is over.
Yes, because I took the Suns. I didn't take the Lakers.
So the Clippers series is over because you took the Clippers.
Yes, it's not over. I took the Clippers and won in 7. Like, what are you talking about? I took the Clippers and won in 7. I got the Suns winning in 6. What's so hard to believe?
Wait. So
I got the Clippers.
So now, wait.
Am I tripping?
So if the Suns win, if the Lakers win Game 6, is the series over?
See how we go to ifs?
I'm just asking.
Go ahead.
If the Suns lose Game 6, is the series over?
I got the Suns winning the series
in 6.
See, so I said that earlier. I said that earlier.
Is it over?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Is it over? If they lose, is it over?
The Suns is winning the series.
If they lose Game 6, is it over?
Yes, no, because the Suns gonna win the series. Are you not listening?
You just said in 6. You just said in 6.
Didn't I say he's gonna bring that up? I said that earlier in the podcast. I said it in the podcast. What did you tell me? What did you tell me? You gave me an if, right? You gave me an if. What you said? You said if, right? You said if the Suns lose in 6, right? Mm-hmm. Right. I said the Suns are going to win the series still, right? And then you said I just said it's 6. Well, you just told me an if. Did you not just say that? So what am I tripping at? What are you tripping about?
I'm just trying.
I said the Suns in 6. You said if they lose, right? So if they lose, then obviously it's not going to be in 6. They're going to win in 7 then. Like, what are you talking about?
That means your prediction was wrong.
If I got the Suns winning the series, no.
You just said they winning in 6. So you're wrong.
Are they winning the series? You see, it's two different questions. No, it's two different questions. But you said if though. That's what I'm saying though.
That's a different prediction.
You're saying, you say if the Suns lose in 6, that means I'm wrong because I bet them in 6. What about the total?
That's exactly what I said.
But I bet Chris for the series. So clearly I'm not wrong because I bet the Suns gonna win the series.
That's your bet with Chris.
That's a bet that I had.
No, that's not your prediction.
That
wasn't your prediction.
What did I say though? What was my prediction? Suns in 6, right?
Yes.
From jump. Before me and Chris bet, I said Suns in 6. Let's bet the game. I said Suns in 6. He said, no, let's bet straight up. So I'm still in par with what I've been saying the whole time. What are you talking about? We're going to Game 6, right? Tomorrow. And when the Phoenix wins, can I say
when? How can you say when?
If Phoenix wins.
So now we're doing ifs.
Listen.
Now we're doing ifs.
Can I listen?
You got the floor.
When that happens, right? If, when, whatever you're talking about, right? Suns going to win a 6. Can I get a Yale Ross use, right? Is that too much to ask?
If AD plays?
I don't give a this is my take on it. I don't give a fuck if AD plays or not. I got the Suns in 6.
Okay. I'll admit you were right.
All right. It's cool with me.
Anything else we got to touch on, man?
I think that's it, man.
Any other questions y'all got before we wrap this up? I feel like I won. Rick said it was a draw. I have no idea how this could have been a draw, but I feel like I said, like this is my weight room. So when you sit across from me and this laptop right here, you just got to come better prepared. It's okay. You fought a decent fight. I feel like out of 12 rounds, you probably got 3 out of sympathy. But
your opinion goes a long way.
But, that's my opinion. That's all it is. That's my opinion. I don't know what the people said. That's all it is. Let me see. Bucks and Suns in the finals. No.
See, I ain't even say go that far. That's too much.
I do think that Chris Paul should have got MVP though. Who wins his finals matchup? Who do you have in the finals again?
Nets and Clippers.
Nets and Clippers? Mm-hmm. You still stand by that?
Yeah.
And the Dallas series isn't over, right? You said no. You said no, right?
Right. I said the Clippers winning in 7.
Wait, time out. Say your prediction before. What was your original prediction before the playoffs?
When we talking about, I said Clippers are winning. They're beating Dallas.
No, I'm talking about for the finals. What was your original prediction before the playoffs started?
Oh, Clippers and Nets. I just said that. You asked me if Clippers is winning the series or is it over with? I'm like, no. Clippers.
You never said the Knicks was going to the finals.
I said Knicks going to the chip. My final prediction was the Nets and Clippers.
What?
What?
What does that even mean?
What do you mean?
What does that mean? You said you just.
I understand what you're trying to say. Yes,
you said.
I understand what you're trying to say.
At one point, you said the Knicks. Then you said the Nets. Right. Now you're saying the Knicks, the Nets, the Clippers, the Bucks.
Yeah, I didn't say all that.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
My prediction right now: the Clippers and the Nets are going to the chip.
Can we put money on that? I'll take the field.
No.
I'll take the
field. We got money on something else. On the what game we got money on? Oh, the Bucks and Nets series.
All right, let me get the music ready.
So when I win my 50, that means I'll 50 from you, 50 from Chris, and then.
Yeah. I'm thoroughly disappointed in you. All right, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We're gonna call it a night. This was an impromptu podcast. Shout out to Ed for setting everything up. Shout out to Kev for stopping through.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to you for pulling up, man. I didn't think you was gonna pull up.
I mean, bro. Come on, I support this game. We
I had a great time, man. I appreciate you, man. So I think we got to do this more often. I think we might have something here.
Well, we can do it weekly. We'll figure it out.
We do it weekly.
I give my sports takes, sports updates.
We can definitely do it weekly. And I think we can do this at least once a week. I think this is cool.
It was a good debate. Sorry for your loss, but it is what it is.
You really think you beat me?
You heard what I said.
But do you really believe that? That's crazy. All right, man. Are you gonna pay Zion? He don't know if he wants to go to bed or.
I'm gonna go to sleep. We'll pay tomorrow. He's up past his bedtime.
I mean, he's up. But if you're not gonna play him, then
we'll play tomorrow.
All right. So let me see. Oh wait, he want to do weekly, but don't analyze. They say don't analyze the game, but you want to do weekly takes on sports.
Who said that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You know who said that.
I know who said that. You're right.
You know exactly.
Yeah, shout out to you. Whoever said that, shout out to you. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys.
All right, man.
Yep.
Let me play this. Let me play the music. After the ad. Appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't, like and subscribe to this video. Please do that. Shout out to Mo. My dude Mo in the building. My guy. Appreciate you. If you in here, please like and subscribe to the podcast. I think we definitely got something with another. This might be another show on 40 Century Network. Share it. Definitely let your people know. And next time, have questions. Have questions that you want us to answer.
Bring topics.
Bring the topics. Let me know what topic you want me to defeat him in. It doesn't matter the sport. We can do tennis, soccer,
cricket. Is true. Cricket. Even if it wasn't a sports, you've got something just to ask, life, anything, invite. We got you.
Yeah, absolutely. So appreciate y'all. Man, we out here. I'm not gonna lie, I destroyed you. Oh, so now you just hear what I'm saying?
Okay, these niggas lost some fucking money from the Clippers, man.
They suck.
Now they suck. Go 1 second.
Oh, hold on, I'm about to end the line.
I'm up for it.
I could read it.
Let me take the 85 you have with the Knicks.